This was insane to witness as Luka Doncic saves his best game for the biggest game of the season against his former team in Dallas against the Mavericks, as the Lakers end up winning this one against that clown, Nico Harrison, 112-97, and they were led on the back of Luka Doncic, who had a season-high 45 points, including a berserk 31 points at the half. We're going to go over this win, why it is extremely important win, not only for Luka Doncic, but for the rest of the Lakers and for the playoff projections. And welcome to Lakers Digest here, guys. My name is Hunter Pitcoff, where we cover everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully you're as hyped about this win as I am. I know I'm repping the Mavericks colors, but I promise, guys, this is a Lakers channel, and if you are hopping on the Luka Doncic bandwagon, or you've been a Laker fan since day one, wherever you might fall on the spectrum, stop what you're doing right now and just hit that subscribe button. Look at you guys. 80% of you guys watching this content right now, 4 out of 5 of you watching this exact video are not subscribed. So if that is you, and yes, I'm calling you out, stop what you're doing right now, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer because, look, once a king, always a king. And no, I'm not talking about LeBron the king himself. I'm talking about Luka mother effing Doncic, who put on a hell of a show for the Lakers tonight. Let's just go into what he did for LA as he finishes this one, guys, like I said, with 45 points, 7-10 from 3, 16-28 from the field overall. This was a great Luka Doncic game, and he saved his best game for the biggest moment so far in the purple and gold for him, and hopefully many more moments to go for Luka himself. And it wasn't just him, too, because LeBron James had a masterclass in the fourth quarter. It was LeBron that stole the spotlight in the fourth, scoring 27 points, shooting over 50%. This is what I loved about LeBron this one as well, as I clicked the wrong button here. LeBron James got into the paint, and he was scoring all those points right at the freaking basket. That's the LeBron James that I want to see. I know he's showing off the three-point shot. He's trying to save his legs. Ain't no more time for saving the legs. The time is now to strike while the iron's hot. This is the moment for the Los Angeles Lakers to secure that number 3 seed. We're going to talk about how they're able to do that later in this video. But LeBron James knows off a back-to-back, they need to get this win. They get it in Dallas. They head back home to LA to play the Houston Rockets, and they have that victory to show for it. So, great game. LeBron James willing the team to a victory. This wasn't the best Austin game, though, although he hit a pretty big 3 in that fourth. There's only one of the night to help propel the Lakers and run away. But it was also some of the defense as well. Yet, Dorian Finney-Smith playing fantastic defense. Rui Hachimura had a nice game here, 15 points, shooting over 50%, hitting 3 threes. And also with him, the defense he played on Anthony Davis. And we'll get into that momentarily as well. Also thought, what was I thinking? Vanderbilt had some pretty good minutes as well. Really, or in that second quarter, too, where Vanderbilt was all over the place. And overall, this was a playoff-type game, right? This is a game that Dallas is trying to win as well. They're trying to get that 9th seed so they can at least host a play-in tournament game. Anthony Davis, of course, had a lot of bad intentions on his mind, but this was a game where the Lakers really kind of iced out Anthony Davis, and I guess it's good to know your opponent here because look what AD did. Only 5 of 13 from the field, did have 11 boards, 6 assists, but only 13 points on 13 shot attempts. That is unlike Anthony Davis. This is somebody who is normally a very efficient player. Us Laker fans, we know this. This was a game that AD definitely had circled on his calendar. He said he had 0 motions entering this one. That's definitely not true. As stoic as AD can be at times, I don't buy that for a second. But nevertheless, Anthony Davis has a rough game, and it was really the Lakers taking him out of the game here. I mean, it seemed like the Dallas Mavericks didn't decide until the second half to get the ball out of Luka Doncic's hand. I mean, they pretty much were like, hey, you're going to go one-on-one this entire time. And Luka's like, all right, bet. And he ends up scoring 31 points. And that's when they decided to take it out of his hands. But Luka still had a 14-point second half. Still a pretty good number considering he had 30 freaking 1 before and finishing with 45. But the Mavericks made no adjustments for Anthony Davis. He kept getting double the entire time. And as much as I love AD, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. That number 3 should be retired in Crypto.com arena for what he did as a Laker in the purple and gold. But with that being said, unlike guys like Jokic and Giannis, the other premier bigs in the league, Anthony Davis does not handle double teams well. And the Lakers know this. JJ knows this, and they schemed him up. They walled him up, especially when he was toward the baseline there. And they got that ball out of his hands very, very quickly, especially doubling him while he was on the perimeter. And since he plays a lot more of the 4, this is going to happen because he's not playing the 5 where he can roam in the paint. He's playing a lot more 4, which makes him play more on the perimeter. I guess this is what Anthony Davis asked for, but this is a result because they don't have a stretch 5 in Dallas with Gafford and Lively. They are more centers at play at the rim, at the basket, in the paint. And so as a result, the Lakers schemed him out. Other guys stepped up. This was, kind of the Najee Marshall game. He 9 of 14 from the field for 23 points. So really, really cooled off in the 4th. PJ Washington hit some threes. Had some, his shot going a little bit in the 4th as well, but he was pretty miserable before that. Nice game from Christie, but again, I think he probably could have honestly been more aggressive because I thought he was getting some really good looks offensively. But overall, look, both teams need to win this one. The Lakers perhaps a little bit more. And let's get into why the Lakers really needed to win this one, guys, because now it's just one more to go. One more win the Lakers need. They have now reached 80 games on the season. They need one win out of these next 2 games in order to secure that number 3 seed in the Western Conference. If we look at the standings right now, guys, you see right here, the Thunder, and this actually is not updated, so I'm sorry, I cannot get an updated version before this, but the Thunder are at the 1 seed. They have secured the 1 seed. Of course, they rest all their guys tonight when they couldn't do that one freaking time against the LA Lakers. I thought they were going to sit all their guys on Tuesday. They didn't because, they want to, not be all butthurt that they can't play the Lakers that well. What is what it is. Then you got the Houston Rockets here. They secured the number 2 seed. 3 through 8, though, guys, it's up in the air. And the Lakers actually winning tonight, guys, is great news because the Lakers now have secured a top 6 seed, which means, let's give it up. This is the first time since the Lakers have made the playoffs pre-play-in tournament. They have, every year the play-in tournament has happened outside of the year they did not make it, they have had to play their way through the play-in tournament into the 8 seed playoff bracket. They don't have to do that anymore. Their goal, JJ Redick said early on, was to get a top 6 seed. They did that. We will not be seeing the Lakers officially playing in the play-in tournament as of this year. So bravo to JJ Redick and that staff and those players for accomplishing that goal and ultimately finishing in the top 6. But as we still see here, there's still work to be had because now they can fall from 3 to 6. Now, again, these standings might be a little bit different based on what happens here. I mean, Dallas now falls a game and a half back of the Kings. There's a good chance now they're going to be on the road playing Sacramento. Lakers also have the tiebreaker over every single team behind them in the standings. That's the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves. All these teams, they have the tiebreaker over. So if they just win one more game, they clinch to 3. But hypothetically, I think if they lose out and some things can happen, they actually can still tie for it. So they can bare minimum get in a weird tiebreaker situation, but head-to-head, the Lakers have the advantage over everybody. If you just win out or win one of these next games, the Lakers will secure that spot. And ultimately, that is what is the most important thing for the Lakers. So again, as of this scenario, they would play the Golden State Warriors. I don't want to see that. I would prefer them obviously playing somebody else, but look, you got to beat the best to get through the best. We'll ultimately see what this is because, again, guys, I'll show you this one more time. It's not going to look like this when the Lakers or when this playoffs is over, as every single team is going to be playing on Sunday. That is the Lakers' last game against the Portland Trailblazers at the 12:30 Pacific time. But at 7 o'clock Pacific time on Friday night, that is when they play the Houston Rockets. We'll see if they rest their guys in that one, and that could be the Lakers' chance to clinch, or even if they don't rest their guys, Houston. The Lakers win that game, they clinch the 3 seed, and that's a wrap for their seeding in the playoffs. But let me know down below in the comments, guys, what do you think of Luka's masterclass against the Dallas Mavericks? This is what to come for the playoffs? Is Luka Doncic in one of the most high-pressure games so far as a member of the Lakers? He rises up to the occasion like he normally does and helps the Lakers get a 112-97 win over the Dallas Mavericks. And I'm going to say it one more time. If you've watched all the way through this video, I'm calling you out. If that's you, and you're one of these 80%ers who are not subscribed, stop what you're doing right now. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers here on Lakers Digest.